How's it going, guys and gals? This stream took place on March 1st, where I took Advance Wars character theme songs from Advance Wars 1, 2, and Dual Strike and put them all on a tier list. Thank you so much for watching, you have my warmest regards, and please enjoy the video. How's it going, guys and gals? This is Advance Warrior here, and welcome to my Advance Wars CO theme song tier list rating video thingy. I noticed I was kind of on a hot streak of tier list-ish videos, so I just thought I'd go ahead and continue it by doing something that I had for a while. I thought of for a while now, and that is ranking the Advance Wars theme songs. Some of them are great, some of them are mid, and some of them are kind of bad. I don't know, I can't remember if I mentioned this already, but someone else has already done this, and I'm not trying to copy them, but I just thought, you know, my own opinions would maybe interesting, maybe not, but I know there's definitely going to be one that I think is very controversial. That's some foreshadowing there, but yeah, I don't know like exactly what kind of basis I'm gonna base my ratings off of. I'm just going off of I guess vibes or tunes, how I feel about them. And we'll just go from there. S is obviously the best, A is good, B is not bad, C is kind of alright, and D is just bad. Just going off the basic tier list stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna play each of the theme songs. I have a playlist, a Dual Strike theme song playlist by Super Paltos Up, and you're gonna see some visuals. Some won't have visuals, but for consistency's sake, I am going to listen to the Dual Strike versions of all the theme songs, and however there is one that doesn't have a Dual Strike version, I'll just pull that up near the end. So let's just go ahead and get started with Andy's theme song. Hope this isn't too loud for anyone. Might need to lower the volume. Just bringing up the airport stuff about Andy. Alright, Andy's theme song. I feel like there's a little bit of bias when it comes to rating this one because it's one that's like heard so often. Like after Nell, he's the first playable character that you have in the first game, the first playable unlocked character specifically, especially when you're going through the campaign, and it's not terrible. I think for some people it might feel a little overheard, but I know I'm probably gonna put Andy's theme song maybe in S tier. You know, it's not terrible. Like if it was ever A tier, it'd probably just be a high A tier. But just because, you know, I don't think it's bad. I think it's really good. You know, I can bop my head to it. So I'm gonna give Andy's theme song the S tier. Up next, we have Max's theme song. Alright, so Max's theme song, I've always had it always did sound a little weird to me just at the latter end of the song. So obviously Max is this, like probably one of the bulkiest, if not, maybe, actually no, I was gonna say maybe the only bulkiest, but I remember Flak exists. So Max is one of the bulkiest characters in Advance Wars, and he just kinda, it just almost sounds like a tough guy, kind of, theme song, which is appropriate for him. Like I said, the whole first half of the song was pretty alright, but then like at the second half of the song, I just don't know what it is. It just doesn't really appeal to me. I can recall when playing this game as a kid, and I was playing Max, and obviously he just felt super broken, but I remember like getting to like the second half of the song and just thinking it wasn't that great. So Max is definitely getting a ranking lower than Andy. I think for now I'm probably just gonna put him in B tier. I might change it, we'll see. But right now I think Max is just gonna get a B tier. It's not terrible, but it's also not great, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, up next we have my favorite character. Definitely not gonna have any bias for this one. We have Sami. Oh man, Sammy's theme song was always great to me. Like the guitar, I guess I'll just try to compare it to Max. The like guitar that's supposed to be a part of the song just sounded a lot more cleaner than Max's, and the vibe of the song personally just felt consistent. Like even through the whole song, like I know like every Advance Wars fan who knows the theme songs knows this, that it almost feels like there's like two parts of the song. The first part where it's just like pretty normal, and then it's just kind of like, I guess, twisted in a way where the tone is very different. I'm not musically inclined, I'm so sorry for this, but for Sami it felt like that there was a little bit of like a change halfway through the song, but not by much. And I already liked the beginning half of Sami's theme song to begin with, so I think it's just overall very clean, consistent, like I said. And me personally, I'm actually gonna put Sami's theme song ahead of Andy's. I don't know if this is just like personal bias getting in the way, but I don't know. I just really vibe with Sami's theme song. If it's not ahead of Andy, it's definitely S tier, and that is an opinion I will fight you for. Alright, next on the list we have Nell's theme song. Nell's is another one where you might hear a lot because the field training tutorial is a little lengthy, so you might get tired of hearing this one, but she's not unlocked after you play the field training, so maybe some people might be more tolerable to this one, but without further ado, let's go ahead and give this song a listen. Alright, Nell's. So I did mention earlier in the beginning that for consistency's sake, I'm listening to all Dual Strike versions. But if I do have to be honest, I do prefer the Black Hole Rising version, Advance Wars 2 version over the Dual Strike version, me personally. But as a conglomerate, if that's even the right word, Nell's theme song, I can vibe with. It's just that the Dual Strike impression just felt very too high pitched, if you know what I mean. It's not a bad one. I don't hate it either. Now, question is, am I putting A or S tier for Nell? I actually have no idea. Oh man, am I gonna need to listen to this one again? I'm gonna put an S here. I'm gonna put an S here. It's not bad. I really do like it. Just not as much as Andy's and Sammy's. Like, I think Andy's just feels a little bit more nicer to listen to than Nell's theme song. So yeah, right now we got a lot of S tiers. Orange Stars doing pretty good up there. So I don't know how I feel about this next one here. I feel like this next one's a little controversial. You have strong opinions. I have strong opinions too, Galrox. And you are not showing up in my chat. What the heck? Right now, we are on to a controversial one, like I said, Hachi's theme song. Oh yes, a lot of S tiers. Oh boy, Hachi's theme song. Hachi's theme song is an interesting one. Hachi's theme song is literally just the theme song that is played when you're in the shop with him, and that music is appropriate for when you're in the shop, not really appropriate when it's on a battlefield. Retired to a tropical island. Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of vibe I get from Hachi's theme song. But it's not the worst one. It does fit his character. It's just not one that I would want to listen to when I'm strategizing on the battlefield. But it won't be D tier. It won't be D tier. It will be C tier. I am putting Hachi's theme song in C tier. And I think this is a respectable tier. It's not, like I said, it's not D tier. It's not terrible like some of the other ones. Hachi is C tier. Still nothing in A tier, and gladly nothing in D tier. And spoiler alert, I do not think we will see any D tiers for the rest of Orange Star. Because up next, we got Jake's theme song. Really go rocks. I know it's over, but I need to hear that beat drop again. Okay, it's over. Oh man. Jake, you got those headphones on. Is that what you're listening to? Oh man. Easy S tier theme song. I love it. Now the question is, where in S tier would I put it? Put it ahead of Nell's, ahead of Andy. I think I'm gonna stick it there. I'm gonna keep Sami and Jake as the top two for now. Jake's theme song is incredible. I really like it. I just don't really have a lot of bad things to say about it, if I'm being honest with you. It's funny, Gal Rocks. You said that it's weirdly relaxing. I can kind of get it. You know, you do remember that he is the planes specialist, so just imagine you're just like on a smooth ride on like on the planes, and you're just chilling to this. I can kind of get that vibe. But me personally, I was just like rocking it out with Jake's theme song. I really like it. But yeah, Jake is S tier, and behind Sami, currently the best theme song. All right, Rachel's. Oh man, I can't wait to. I wonder what people think about this one. Tempo's low, got it. '90s sitcom intro. Alright, Rachel's theme song starts very strong. It starts off very, very strong. You know, that it starts off very strong. Like if I'm playing as Rachel and when it's my turn, that pop-off start is what I really, really like the most about Rachel. And then when we get to the second half of the song, and then it kind of starts to die down a little bit. Like, see if I can even pull it back up, because I want to remind myself what it sounds like. Maybe if we go like 30 seconds in. Yeah, this part is, it's not terrible, but it just doesn't match the start of the song. The energy just doesn't match. Okay, here it picks up a little bit, but if you're asking me where I put Rachel, she's still in a good spot, but not the best. I think we have our first A tier. Putting Rachel behind Andy, Nell, Jake, and Sami. It's still good, but it's not the best. Like, I can listen to this one. I can definitely listen to Rachel's theme song. So I'm gonna put hers in A tier, and people are allowed to fight me for it. Go ahead, shoot your shot. I know one of them is gonna be so controversial to the rest of the Advance Wars community, and I am prepared for it. All right, so that's all 7 of the Orange Star COs. Now we will move on to Blue Moon with Olaf. Of course, that art. I need to think on this one. Yeah, I need to think on this one. Fun fact about this Olaf art, I think this is his Japanese version. All the Advance Wars characters, they're all military style looks, but for like the Japan version, they have like more, I guess, thematic looks to them. I think some of it came over to Reboot Camp. Like I think Grit has a more cowboy looking hat than the commander looking hat, so that's a nice change. Olaf, Sonja, Kanbei, and Drake are also pretty big changes as well, but disregarding the art, Olaf's theme is, man, it just kind of has like that villain kind of tune to it. It almost sounds like a marching kind of tune, which it does feel appropriate to a battlefield, unlike Hachi's. Right now, I am torn between high C, low B. Or maybe even like, would I listen to Hachi's theme song over Olaf? No, I think I'd probably prefer Olaf's theme song over the Hachi. Olaf is Santa, except he sends pain instead. Here's your minus 2 HP to your whole army. Oh, and it's winter. Oh man, I do not like snow IRL. But Olaf, I think for now it's done. Okay, I'm gonna put it at like a low B behind Max as of now. All right. So up next we have Grit. I think it's a very popular one, I would say. It is. Okay, so I know I mentioned earlier that would I ever listen to this theme song on a battlefield? Grit is the exception here. You see, Grit already wants to just sit back, lay low, and just shoot you from afar. And like that is something that can happen on the battlefield. It's a guitar, but it's a guitar that's played really, really well. It almost, in a weird way, doesn't sound out of place compared to most of the other theme songs that we have in this game. So Grit, I think it's probably definitely going to be S tier now. I'm leaning towards this right now. That's what I'm leaning towards. I think I'm going to put Grit like right in the middle of these Orange Star COs. I'd listen to Jake's over Grit's. Andy and Nell, yeah, I feel like this. Yeah, I'm pretty alright with this one. So Grit is S tier, but I'm putting him behind Andy and in front of Andy and Nell, behind Sami and Jake. All right, we got Colin. Colin, let's go. Alright, Colin. You are an interesting specimen when it comes to theme songs. It's good. I do like it. Not a lot that I hate about it. For some reason, it just doesn't hit. It's good, but it just doesn't hit like the other ones. I can't really explain, like, why I feel this way, but oh man. It's not bad, but it's also not great. But I still think it's good. So I think the appropriate spot for Colin's would just be A tier. A tier with Colin now. Is it better than Rachel's? Man. I think I'll keep Rachel ahead of Colin. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Colin, you made it to A tier. Be proud. You did better than Olaf. Alright, now this one feels very... I know this is a special one. We got Sasha. The visuals. Just a full health bar in the enemy team, and Sasha takes care of that. Alright, Sasha. It's a very beautiful theme. It's a very, very beautiful theme song, if you ask me. Not a lot to dislike about it. Very pretty. Yeah, it is 11, so I'm a little tired. I might not be in the right headspace to rank these, but I feel very strong about like Sasha's theme song. I think it's definitely one of the best. It is pretty unique, really matches the character. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring her all the way up to S tier. Now, where on S tier? Ahead of Nell, I can see that. Ahead of Andy. Now, Grit or Sasha? What's more appropriate? Do I like Grit's more than Sasha's? I think I like Sasha's more than Grit's. Now with Jake, I think Jake is still top 2. You know, put these two together. That's a ship right there. I know many other people probably feel the same way. Knowing Sasha and Enjoyer, Advanced Warrior gives her an S more at 11. Yes, putting Sasha in S tier, and I'm putting her ahead of Grit, but still behind Jake. That actually completes the squad of the Blue Moon. For now, we are going to move on at Green Earth, starting off with Eagle. I don't know how I feel about this one. Let us begin. Team ranking stream, Solverant. Alright. Eagle, 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 eagle. What the heck is that? Just what is this theme song? Like the whole beginning part with the dun 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 dun. I like that part, and then it goes on for a while. Now it's just like dun 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 dun. That's pretty alright, and then it goes like dun 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 dun. Like, and it's just like going down and down and down and down further. Like, let's see if I can visually put this. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. It feels like too much work. Oh man, am I? I'm thinking low B, high C, low B or high C. I think maybe B. Actually, no, I think maybe a C. High C. Yeah, if I need to change it later, I'll change it for later. And then he gets a scop and he just goes like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna put high C above Hachi. All right, up next we have everyone's favorite naval commander. We have Drake. Garage band rock thing. A bass themes for now. Reboot themes will be a separate video, hopefully in the near future. Drake's is, I would say, a lot better, but than his buddies. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I don't hate it. I actually like it. I feel like that doesn't add anything, but I just keep saying a lot. It's just like, I don't hate it, but I like it. But I guess that's just a way of saying like it's not going to be S tier if I'm ever mentioning that. Drake's theme song, I think I'm actually going to put it A tier, probably ahead of Colin. Still behind Rachel though. Yeah, so yeah, A tier for Drake's theme song, ahead of Colin and behind Rachel. Very like thematic, almost feels like pirate-ish, but he is a naval commander, so it goes with the theme. It's almost like a sea shanty kind of song. It's not bad. A tier for Drake so far, right in the middle. All right, up next, who do we have next? Ooh, we got Jess, the tank specialist. Controversy time. Drop your ratings in chat, guys. What do you think? Oh man, that is ooh, I think it kind of went up from my initial response. Like I probably would have like dropped her in like maybe an high A tier, but the more I listen to it, I think I'm actually gonna put it in S tier. Now where do I put it? Above Nell, above Andy. Now, am I gonna put it in front of the Blue Moon COs or behind it, maybe right in the middle. Like if I was in my car and all I could listen to was, because I drive like 40 minutes to work, to and from every day. If I was in my car and I had to listen to Advance Wars theme songs, would I listen to, I think I will listen to Jess's more than Fritz. I will keep her here. I will keep her here. Jess, you are S tier behind 3 other COs in terms of the music, of course. In Advance Wars 2, you wouldn't be up here, balance wise. In Advance Wars Dual Strike, you'd be very high up there. Alright, so yeah, Jess will be S tier, and I'll fight you all for that. All right, now here's one that I think is a little controversial, or like maybe with myself feels a little controversial. We have Javier. March on. Oh boy, Javier, that is a very, very fast-paced kind of theme song. Almost gives off like a fearless vibe, like kind of gives me like a fearless kind of vibe. Like, oh man, now where am I gonna put Javier? Javier is initial thoughts, like a high B, low A. Now, does that feel right to me? Low A, does that feel right? Yeah, I'm gonna stick him at like low A. I'm gonna stick him at low A. It feels a little messy, but it is a very high-paced kind of tune, or like fast-paced kind of tune, which I do like. And you know, it's better than Max, I will say. So I'll go ahead and put Javier in A tier. I feel like I'm very top heavy on this list right now. It must go on. I shouldn't tier things based on balance or scale. Yeah, I'll just put an A tier for Javier. Alright, now this one is a very interesting one. We got Kanbei. Let's see, Kanbei. Kanbei. It's very thematic, and I think that's all I can give it. This is gonna be our first D tier, like a low C tier. You know what? Honestly, yeah, I'm putting him in D tier. I'm very sorry, Kanbei. It's just like a little tingy, I guess is the right way to describe it. Maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep it at you can put him at a D tier. I'm sorry. Like I wasn't really engaged with it at all, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, D tier. Up next we have his daughter. A very different theme song as well. We have Sonja. It's a very short one. We'll give it a second listen. Actually, no, wait, no, it's not that short. I'm sorry. Now, let's see here. Sonja is very soft. Another one where it just doesn't really feel like it goes with the battle. But maybe it's almost like a grit kind of scenario where, you know, she is a fog CO, so she tries to take advantage of hiding in the fog. Maybe shooting indirects. I don't know that many Sonja playstyles where you just have indirects, but it's not as bad as Kanbei, so I'm not going to put her in D tier. I think I'm actually going to put her in a high C tier, ahead of Eagles. It's a lot more appealing to listen to than Eagles' theme song, in my opinion. Maybe I could say the same thing about Olaf, but it's not soft. Does this feel right? Oh man, I'm kind of torn about this one actually. I'm gonna put her in B tier. I just put it in B tier, thought about it, felt right. I'm sorry, in my opinion. B tier. It's a lot harder than I thought. You know, I definitely do need these refreshers. Because I've listened to these theme songs like so many times. I can't remember or like memorize all of them in one go, but yeah, I'm just gonna put Sonja in B tier. Low B tier though, behind Olaf and Max. Alright, up next we got Sensei. Actually does. Oh boy. I like Sensei's. I think I can actually go ahead and comfortably put him in S tier. Now, question is, opponent of Nell, head of Andy. Oh, Gritton, Sensei. Oh man, what a rivalry. No, I'm just kidding. I think I'll put him there, yeah. Yeah, I think I just like Grits a little bit more than Sensei's. So we have 8 people in S tier now. My goodness. Alright, so... Oh, man. If you're watching this, if you've made it this far in the stream, or if you're watching the video, you made it this far in this video, I think you guys are all here, all ready for this one. I have stated my opinion on this theme song before, but I will state it again, and I am not afraid to do so. At the end, do we use this tier list for an Advance Wars by Live game? Hell no. Absolutely not. Absolutely. We got freaking Kanbei in D tier. Kanbei, Hachi, Eagle, the bottom tier. What? Are you crazy? Oh man. But yeah, this one, I know I'm already foreshadowing what I'm probably gonna do with this theme song, rate this theme song, but here we go. What is this? I do not care. I do not care. As of right now, in my opinion, Grimm's theme song is one of the worst theme songs in the game. I get that it's like guitar, but it just doesn't sound right. Like, I don't know what is up with it. Like the very end part of the theme song, I'll replay for you guys. That part specifically, that's the only good part of the theme song. Everything else is not that great. I'm sorry, I don't know why. Everything else is just... I can't explain why. You know, I can understand why some people like it. If you like it, feel free to enjoy it, but... it's just... Grimm's theme song just doesn't hit for me. I don't understand why. It just doesn't. I'd rather listen to Hachi's, rather listen to Eagles. Hell, I'd rather listen to Kanbei's. But not Grimm. It just feels dead to me. I don't know why. I can't explain it. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I don't know. But yeah, I'm putting Grimm's theme song at the bottom. At the very bottom. I don't think he'll be at the very, very bottom, if I'm gonna be honest with you. But no, Grimm's theme song's at the bottom, and I'm sorry. Y'all love him, y'all hate him. For me, his theme song is D tier. And I am not gonna bring it up. Oh man. Yeah, now D tier is no longer balanced because we just threw Grimm into the mix. Yeah, D tier for Grimm. So that we're actually done with Yellow Comet. Now we're moving on to Black Hole. Black Hole, my favorite faction, my favorite army. Up next we have Flak. Honestly, kinda. Alright, so you want my honest opinion about Flak's theme song? It had a really good build-up, and then it just kind of turned into a whack, 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 whack. That's what I kind of heard later in the song. Flak, you are not the best, if I have to admit. No, some parts I can get behind, but you're not the worst one, at least. I can comfortably put you in D tier, like a higher D tier. It just got a little weak after the first part, after the build up. It just got a little weak. But yeah, you're above other COs. Be glad you're above other COs. All right, now we have the other tier 4 Black Hole CO. we have Adder, who is actually pretty good in tier 4. Honestly, let's give him a listen. I forgot about Koal, honestly. Yeah, welcome. Flak's intro is good, but then it got kind of meh. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. Now on to Adder, and back to you, Galrox. I only think of 3 COs in Tier 4, Jake, Adder, and Jess. That's all I think about. And what I meant to say was, I remember it's Jake, Adder, Koal, and the rest. That's what I think of Tier 4. Jake, Adder, Koal, and then the rest. That's the rest of Tier 4 is just a blur. But if I see a lot of rows, then Koal maybe pops up. But all right, rip Jess. Hey, I mentioned Jess. You know, top three, yeah. All right, so we just listened to Adder's theme song, and it's actually one of the better ones, if I have to admit. I will put Flak either high B, low A, if I'm being honest. You know what? I think I'll put it like low A. You know, a little bit behind Javier. Actually, could I see this working? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put Adder's theme in the like low A, but ahead of Javier. That's how I feel. Adder, I will put ahead of Javier in A tier. Up next, who's next? Ooh, Lash. I know a lot of people have feelings about this one. Let's listen to Lash. Triple S tier. Lash. Oh man. So 2 of you guys are saying triple S tier. I will respect your opinion, but I will not put Lash in triple S tier. Yeah, just in general. We're just listening to it in general. Like I said, I'm only listening to Dual Strike themes just for the sake of consistency. There are Advance Wars 2 theme songs that I prefer a lot more over them, the Dual Strike versions, but I will put Lash. I think I will put her S tier actually. Yeah, S tier, but only behind Sensei. It's still S tier. Be glad that it's S tier, but it's just, in my opinion, not triple S tier. It's good, but not that good. I can see myself listening to these over Lash's theme song. It's a rave, it's a vibe, it's a party kind of theme song. Like matches her energy. Even this one, like, you know, she's smiling in the picture. But no, I can put her ahead of Andy and Nell, just behind Sensei in S tier. And if I start losing viewers, that's completely okay. That is unexpected. That is expected. So Lash gets the S tier treatment. Alright, now we are moving on to Daddy. No, I'm just kidding. One of my other favorite COs, we got Hawke. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, many years ago, When I first started using Discord and I was in my first Discord server, I actually had this argument a long time ago and I said that Hawks was S tier. And then they all kept telling me that it's like mid at best. And so I did kind of start second guessing myself when I was clicking onto Hawk's theme song. But then I actually sat down here. That's why we're listening to these again. I actually sat down, gave it a listen. Hawk is indeed an S tier. Hawk is indeed an S tier. Now, I'm actually gonna put him like way up there. Y'all can fight me, I do not care. Hawk's theme song is one of the best in the game, in my opinion. Between Sasha and Jake? Are you saying that that's where you think? That's what I'm saying, that's where I'm putting it. Oh, so you're just saying that in your opinion. In my opinion, I think is between Sasha and Jake, yeah. It's one of the best ones. Like I'm also imagining this, like can I just sit down while I'm working on something else? Can I listen to this theme song? And I can. It's a vibe of power. What can I say? You know, Hawk's a badass. He's daddy. Yeah, Hawk is S tier and really high up there in S tier, just behind Jake and Sami. Alright, so that completes most of the Advance Wars 2 seals. Now we have the Bolt Guard. We'll save the best for last. Spoiler alert. Or one of the best for last. Now we move on to the Bolt Guard. We have the Flak clone, Jugger. Or you put Jugger as a life choice. Oh man. Jugger. He is a robot and he is also kind of chaotic. So I would admit this does match the theme. I am actually lost on this one. I'm now under a lot of pressure on where I put Jugger. I will say that it slowly rose and I gotta think about this. You know, I thought Grimm was going to give me the controversy, was going to give me the pressure, but now you're Galrock's here, giving me pressure on where I'm putting Jugger here. After some thinking, I think I can actually put him here. This is where I'm putting Jugger. It's just like a little tingy, but high B is very respectable. I can see myself listening to Jugger's theme song, like if I'm just doing whatever. It's a bop, it's a vibe. Dead center in the middle, very interesting. Where would you put him, Galrox? Also remember, this is my tier list. I'm kidding. Don't hit me for my opinion. I'm pretty sure I put that in the title too. You'd put it right after Sonja? Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I feel like I can listen to it more than Max's, if I'm being honest. Javier, I think a little more. Definitely Adder more than Jugger. So you're gonna put a mid A? Oh, interesting. I see. Yeah, I'm just gonna put him in B. I'm pretty confident I'll put him in B. Jugger will be no pun intended B. Alright, so up next we have the Adder clone. Not really. In some niche situations, Koal is actually pretty cool. Right now we have Koal. You're putting this one in S? No, this part's actually kind of cool. Dun, 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 dun. That made me laugh, gal. Alright, let's hear it one more time, Cole. Let's hear it one more time. I like it. Sorry, I just putting his theme back in my head because I don't hate it. I do think it's like, you know, it's better than most of them. Now where am I gonna put it? You know, that whole that's the weakest part of the song in my opinion, but I still think it's pretty good. Let me compare it to Jugger's real quickly. I'll put Koal right behind his buddy Jugger. Just slap him in B tier. You know, I'm sorry, Max. Like the more I think about your song, the less appealing it becomes to me. Hey, isn't it kind of funny that it almost looks like Colin's neck and a little bit of shoulder matches the top of Max's head? Like, why does it look like it transitions so smoothly? That's so weird. And now a lot of players get PTSD. Yep. Alright, 3 more, everyone. 3 more. And I think these will be very interesting. Now we have, according to Sejhun, the CO that looks like a paintbrush.
Oh wow, she looks like a paintbrush. Alright, Kindle units, even units gain 40% attack while in urban terrain.
The funniest thing I've ever heard that man say. Next to Jess's bullet looking like a pencil. We got Kindle. That was hilarious. I think you guys know where I'm putting her. Oh, that is a rush of a theme song. I love it. Kindle is S tier in my opinion. One of the best songs in the game. Just a bop, a vibe. Put me in the mood. Doo doo doo. I love that whole like technological-ish kind of sound to it. It blew me away the first time I heard it. Is the S tier in your opinion? I respect it, but yeah, Kindle's theme song, one of the best ones up there. Maybe you could see it contested with the other 3 up here, but I really think it's one of the best ones. Alright, 2 more, everyone. 2 more, everyone. Alright, everyone, grab your caffeine, because I think I know how everyone's gonna feel about this one. We have Von Bolt. I don't know if I overplayed it. That's how much you could tell I don't listen to this. Alright. I don't hate Von Bolt as a CO. I think he is a very solid CO. Like, a little intimidating if you let him walk all over you. Ironic because his character is literally in a wheelchair. But unfortunately, Von Bolt, Grimm fans, you're gonna get a win. I think it's arguably probably one of the worst theme songs in the game. You know, you can see me bop my head to it just for a little bit, just a little bit. I can't with this song. I'm sorry. Like, I remember before sound effects were added in Advance Wars by Web, I used to have a theme song looped, and I wouldn't have the original Von Bolt version. I had an orchestra version of Von Bolt playing. Yeah, Grimm fans, get a little pat on the shoulder. Because I would rather listen to yours. I'd rather listen to Grimm's theme song than Von Bolt's theme song. It is well constructed. No, I will admit. It's not trash. It's not like they just took a little kid and just had him press random buttons and then they'll be like, well, that's our sequence for a song. Let's do that. It's not like that. Yeah, I think constructed is the best way to describe Von Bolt's theme song. Constructed, it's thematic for him. If it was Flak's song, it would be very funny. Oh no, putting Flak's picture in front of Von Bolt's theme song, that is hilarious. Alright, guys and gals, I think everyone is looking forward to this one. Everyone, be ready to rise and stand for your supreme leader of the Black Hole Army, Sturm. Meteor strike. One of the best theme songs in Advance Wars. Sturm takes the top. Above Sami, above Jake. I love you, Sami. Sturm takes it. This is final boss material music. This theme song has got the best of all of the Advance Wars sound palette rolled into a very cool sequence. Exactly. I love that menacing, like dun 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 dun. I just love it. It sounds so menacing. He also just looks really cool. It goes with the character. It goes with the character. How many is that in S tier? You have 5, 8, 12 theme songs in S tier. 5 in A, 5 in B, 2 in C, and 4 in D. I'm gonna play all these theme songs in my head, see if I need to revise any of these. 43% S, yep. I guess that just means that Advance Wars is a good soundtrack. Yeah, I think that's gonna settle it here. Everyone, guys and gals, this is my final tier list. Final tier list for Advance Wars Trilogy theme songs. You can hate me all you want. It's my opinion. It is my opinion. I respect your opinion. This is how I feel about all the theme songs. Absolutely, Advance Wars, sound design and music is peak. Absolutely.